Hey guys, it's Dot Crypto here. Are you got your bags packed? Are you ready for alt season? Are you ready to make some life-changing money? I certainly am. My bags are packed, but I'm always DCAing into a bit of CRO with my Icy White card and me DeFi wallet. So yeah, overall, all my bags are packed. I'm ready to go for this alt season. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about CRO, crypto.com, Ethereum, Bitcoin, alt season, and also Bitcoin dominance. And the reason why I think alt season is here right now. And this is where we're going to make life-changing money. But before I start, smash that like button and give a subscribe, because at the end of the day, your support is appreciated. It helps support the channel. It helps me keep growing this channel as well, specifically in the bull market, because it's very difficult when starting a channel like I did in the bear market. But yeah, all your support is much appreciated. And in these videos I do, I'm not going to give you false hopes or anything like that. If I feel like the market is not looking too great in May, I'll tell you that. I'm not going to be shilling any coins. I'm not sponsored by anybody either. Everything I talk about, the coins I talk about, is generally what I own. I'm not paid by anybody, no sponsors, no nothing like that. So I just want to put it out there, just get that all cleared up before I start. But look, have you noticed one thing? A lot of those OG coins, I can't believe it. Tron up 63%, Curve up 30%, HTX up 36%, GT 13%, EOS 22%, and we've had XRP up 400%. It's a lot of these OG coins are starting to really are starting to lead the way. And I think they're going to keep leading the way, in my personal opinion. And congratulations to all those people who are still holding a lot of these coins and making big moves. But one of the coins I'm holding, and one of my biggest bags, is CRO. And the reason why I own a lot of CRO is because, obviously, what crypto.com do, what the Cronos ecosystem is doing. But we could have a look at the Cronos right now, and we can see we're sitting at about 5.37 billion, and we're sitting at 137.75 million on 24-hour volume. And it's like I said, it's looking all pretty shiny for CRO. It's getting a bit frustrated because what we noticed here is we keep on hitting our heads, don't we, on that 20 pence. When are we going to break that and get straight? If we could break that 20 pence, in my opinion, we're going to fly up to around about that 50 pence. That's what I feel is going to happen. It's getting frustrating, but what you've got to bear in mind is the more times we hit that 20 pence kind of area, the weaker the resistance becomes. And then when that gets weaker and weaker, that is when we're going to shoot through. And what's going to do that? If we get some more news, because we had that burn yesterday, and if we get news on more burns happening, if you get say $5 billion burn, crow burn or something like that comes about, you never know. But if we get some more really positive news regarding crypto.com or the Cronos ecosystem, that is certainly going to push us through that 20 pence. So it's all about being patient. I know it's frustrating when you see that XRP going up 400%, and it gets frustrated because you think, come on, keeping that 20 pence, and we just can't seem to do it. But trust me, same happened down here when we were in the book, when I was sort of accumulating all down here, more and more CRO. It was getting frustrated where we're going to break out, and then suddenly we got that big breakout to the upside and came straight above that 15 and started to sit between 15 and 20 pence. Because at the moment we've got the 200, and we've got the 200 crossing over the 50 EMA there. We've also started to create a nice bit of support on the 20 EMA. We can see that there. We just support at the moment, so that's really is bullish. But like I said, coupled with that, we're also trying to break through that area of resistance. I think we're going to break through it. I think in the next coming days, we're going to break through that. But we'll keep on holding a lot of strong support on that 20 EMA. We started to see money inflow starting to come in as well, which is really bullish. And when you look at the bullishness of what's happening with CRO at the moment, and why I think we're going to go to that $3 to $4 kind of mark in this bull market, is pure on the basis when you look at the roadmap. One thing I am watching for is the crypto.com stablecoin. Everything on here is super bullish, from stocks to banking. But what I'm watching for is that crypto.com stablecoin. That is super bullish. When that comes about, I think that's coming around about towards the end of Q2 to start of Q3. So keep an eye on that. But also, I'm waiting for things like Hong Kong, when crypto.com could go fully live into Hong Kong as well. Because we have got the Hong Kong flag there for fiat on and off ramp as well. So if we could get into Hong Kong, that is going to be absolutely fantastic for the exchange. Like I said, to break through that 20 pence, it's going to take some positive news for the bulls to rally and push us past that. And like I said, I think we're going to go to that, around about that, go back to the chart, I think we're going to go back all the way up to that 50 pence. I really think so. I think it's on the course, because what's happened is, it's like, imagine an elastic band. You keep on pulling that elastic band. At some point, the further you stretch it, it's got to be released at some point. And I think that's the same kind of situation. Release that elastic band and we're going to shoot up to Valhalla, in my opinion. But also, what you've got to be looking at, quarterly burns. I know we had a burn yesterday, but quarterly burn formula based on price of block size. Now, the Cronos ecosystem or the team there haven't really given us any kind of full detail or any information regarding that. So go on X and keep on asking the question. And also, when you're on X, give me a follow. It's .crypto76. Give us a follow on X. Your support is always much appreciated. But also, contact the Cronos team as well and ask them, what is this quarterly burn formula based on price and block size? Could you give us more information? I keep on asking them, and I know there's a lot of Crow fam on X as well. Keep on doing the same as well. But when you look at the roadmap, super bullish. Crypto.com stablecoin and everything else. And do you know something? Chris in the bear market kept to his word. Just wait. When the bull market comes back, you're going to see all these perks and you're going to see all this new roadmap coming out. And he kept to his word, and he's been true to his word as well. And look what's happening now, right now. This is super, super bullish. And I'll tell you this as fact as well. In this bull market, I will be taking profits on CRO. I'll be honest with you. But also, there'll be a certain amount of CRO I've got, which I will not sell at all. I've got a long-term horizon, just like Michael Saylor has with Bitcoin. He's got a long-term horizon, and I have with Crypto.com as well in terms of what they're doing, because it's absolutely phenomenal what they're doing. You know, in this bull market and outside the bull market, in the bear markets as well. They just keep on building. That's all. That's what they are. They're builders, and that's why I bought a lot of CRO. You know, it's absolutely fantastic. But let's get into a bit of Bitcoin as well. We can look at Bitcoin as well. Just like CRO at the moment on the daily, we're just testing that 20 EMA. We're beautifully testing it, and we keep tracking along. We've got money flow coming in on the Cypher B. But we've got the systematic triangle right here. So we can see here, we keep on testing that downward trend on there and creating that area support on the upward trend as well. My price target is at the moment, on the short term on the daily, is 106,000. I personally think Bitcoin is going to go anywhere between 150,000 to 180 to 200,000. But that's what I know. It's quite a bit of a big range there, because, like I said, I like to keep that kind of range really, and not say to you that, oh, we'll go to 200 and that's it. Look, I think we're going to go between the range of 150,000 to 200. Let me know in the comments, where do you think Bitcoin's going to go? But we're testing that beautiful 20 EMA perfectly there, and we're looking straight out for a breakout. Money flows coming in, like I said, on Cypher B. But also, we can look at the Bitcoin ETFs as well. Bitcoin ETFs, we see BlackRock bought $693 million in Bitcoin. Absolutely phenomenal. They just keep on buying and buying and buying. Larry Fink, he said that they're just going to keep on buying. And look at that. They keep on buying. Where all the rest of them are just buying little bits and bobs here, they're buying big bags. But one thing that I am watching out for is Ethereum. Looking at Ethereum right now, because at the end of the day, the more of a move Ethereum makes is better for the altcoins. Because at the end of the day, Ethereum is king of the altcoins, and we've been making some really, really nice moves to the upside, and we're following perfectly that 20 EMA, and we're starting to get now the 200 EMA starting to cross over the 50 EMA, which is in my opinion is pretty bullish, and expecting a move to the upside. But we'll keep looking at that trajectory all the way up, because don't forget, we've had a lot of FUD regarding Ethereum, and Ethereum really, really hasn't been making any moves. But I really do think Ethereum is about to make moves to the upside in the short term, in the days and a couple of days' time. I think we're going to get big moves, because we can see on the Cypher B, we've got money flow coming in. Look, when I talk about Bitcoin and altcoins, look, there is going to be corrections, and it's going to shock the market, and it's going to make people scared in the market as well. So I want to point it out there. There will be times where we get these, I think, 20 to 30% pullbacks, and it's going to be scary. Is it going to be now? I don't know. Is it going to be when Bitcoin hits, I don't know, 100,000 or 108,000, and then we get the big pullback, and it pulls back to say 100,000 or 90,000 or something like that. I think a pullback will come, and we'll see Ethereum pullback, and a lot of the altcoins drop down 20, 30, 40% as well. So you just got to bear that in mind, because I've had people say to me in chat, in comments, you don't talk about the downside. There's always downside. I'm 100% sure at some point we're going to get a massive, massive correction, and it's going to look absolutely ugly, and it's going to scare out the market. You're going to think, oh, the bull market is over. But anyway, enough of that. Ethereum's looking bullish. It's on the way up, I personally think. Why do I think that? It's because we can see inflows are starting to come in. They are starting to come in, and they're coming in heavier and heavier. We got BlackRock buying 65 million, a total of $132 million worth of Ethereum was bought yesterday. So it's going to be interesting today, see how much more Ethereum is being bought. But people are buying it because we had all those outflows coming out. But the table's starting to turn for Ethereum, in my opinion. So when it looks at Ethereum as well, always start looking, if you're a short-term trader, start looking at some of the Ethereum type coins, like the Pepes, for an example. I think that's going to make some big moves. But like I say, when it comes to Altseason, we're sitting at massive 90%. Now, I think we're starting Altseason, or we met the very beginning of Altseason. I just don't think everything's going to go parabolic just yet, though this is saying 90. I think this is just a bit of a lagging indicator at the moment, because what I'm watching for very carefully is that Bitcoin dominance. This is on the daily, and look at that. It's dropping down like a rock. The top was around about 61.5%. Then we started coming down, and we're dropping even further. Look on Cypher B as well. Money flow is coming out. You can see it's dropping down to the side. We're getting that curvature down to the downside. So, and also, like you can see here, we're dropping down. We're sitting at around about 55% at the moment. But also what I'm watching for is the USDT dominance as well. The harder that falls down, the more money's coming into the altcoins. And that's what I'm watching for as well. So we've got Bitcoin dominance, USDT dominance coming back. Total 3 is breaking out to the upside. Money flow is coming in. And like I said, the lagging indicator is 90. Bill, I think if we could get below 50, hit around about that 45%, I think everything is really, really going to explode to the upside. That is where I think we're going to get those giga moves as well for the altcoins. And we've all been waiting a 3 years Bitcoin dominance. Oh, it's been absolutely a massive headache. But to see this is just a sign of beauty, in my opinion. So we've got Bitcoin dominant, USDT dominant, total 3, and we've got the Altseason markers hitting 90 as well. So, like I said, when you don't feel like your altcoins haven't moved yet, and you're seeing like XRP and other altcoins making some big moves, the big mistake a lot of people make is I'm selling my coin that's still low down into and FOMO into like XRP that's gone up 400%. Worst thing you can do. Then you find out I bought into XRP, it's going sideways, and my altcoin, which I just sold, is starting to do a 1x, a 5x, a 10x, and you're thinking that is absolutely gutting. And I will say this, the bull markets people think is really easy. It is hard. It's hard work because it plays with your emotions. Is the bull market over? You sell your altcoins for altcoins that are pumped up 400%, and then you see those altcoins that you sold pump up 400%, and you're absolutely gutted. So what I say is, what I'm doing personally, I'm staying with my conviction plays, because I've got a funny feeling at some point they will make some moves. CRO will make some moves. We will break through that 20 pence. I'm pretty sure of it. My gut tells me 50 pence is incoming, and then the dollar, then 2, then to $3 to $4. That's what I think is going to happen, and it's going to come rapid. Don't forget, I've been through a few alt seasons, and do you know something? When you least expect it and everything explodes, it takes you by surprise. So get yourself geared up, get ready, because big moves are coming, but also big pullbacks will be coming. As I always say, big moves to the upside, big pullbacks. But this is the time where you've got to stick with your convictions and wait for them to move, because they're the ones potentially, nothing I say is financial advice, could make you life-changing money. And that's why a lot of us are here. So be patient, sit on your hands, and have a plan. That's all I say. So smash that like button, give us a subscribe, because your support is always much appreciated. And I'll see you soon in the next video. Take care.